Gemara says that for a person's parnasa, for a person's livelihood, it's very difficult. Kasha mizonos of shaladam kekriyas yamsuf. It's hard for Hashem to give mizonos to a person like the kriyas yamsuf. The question is, what's difficult for God? He can do anything He wants. There's another time it says that something is hard for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Right by Shmini Atzeres, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, Kasha alai pridaschem. It's hard for me to let you leave. And again, what does that mean, that it's hard for Hashem? When a person is lacking something, when a person is lacking parnas, when a person doesn't have children, so they daven, they cry out to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and they feel so close in that moment while they're connecting to Hashem, begging Him to give them their salvation. But then what happens after? What happens after they get their salvation? Do they still connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu? After a week of Sukkot, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, Kasha alai pridaschem. It's so hard for you to leave because I love that connection. I love feeling close to you, Hashem says to the Jews. And that's what happens over here as well. By Kriyas Yamsuf, the Torah says, Kasha mizonosav ke Kriyas Yamsuf. It's hard for Hashem to give us parnasa like Kriyas Yamsuf. It's not that it's hard for Hashem. But when a person doesn't have livelihood, when a person doesn't have a child, they daven and daven to Hashem to get close to Him. And then Hashem says, I'm going to miss that. Once I've given you salvation, I miss that. When you're going through a tough time and you're davening to Hashem and you feel so close and then Hashem gives it to you, and then you leave. That Hashem says is hard for me because I love feeling close to the Jews. So you know what the answer is? When we left Mitzrayim, you know what we said when we passed through the Yam Suf? Az Yashir, then we're going to sing. The Gemara says Az Yashir is referring to Tchias HaMesim in Olam Haba, the next world. We're going to go ahead and continue that connection. Even after we get our salvation, Hashem, don't worry, we're not abandoning you. We feel close to you now, and in the future, we're going to stay connected to you. We're going to go ahead and sing, and we're going to dance, and we're going to love each other's company. I just want to add on to this beautiful word from the Sfas Emes that the word shir, which means song, the Gemara says in Baba Metzia also means a circle. Shir is a circle. There's no beginning and no end. One long connection. We're telling HaKadosh Baruch Hu, after you give us the salvation, we're going to stay connected to you because we love your company just as much as you love ours. Have a great Shabbos.